Hi, welcome to Super Kicking It with Kelsi, and I'm joined by WildKat wrestler ZZ. Hi ZZ, thanks for being with us today. Tell us about wrestling for WildKat. What's that been like for you?
So it's different wrestling in my town because when I was in Florida, all my family was back here and my alligators were back here and all the people that talk like me were back here. So over there, I was kind of alone. I was that one cypress tree standing alone in the marsh of no trees.
Wow, that's a poetic analogy. What sets this promotion apart from other wrestling promotion? What makes WildKat special?
The talent that we have, everybody is more of like a family base. Like we're all treat each other like brothers, and the women wrestlers that we do have, they're like our sisters. In other words, everybody has each other's back. When somebody's not doing something right, we don't get on them and we don't want them to do bad. We pick them up, we show them, and then it takes a constructive criticism, which that happens everywhere. But you get people like Danny Flamingo and Outlaw Matt Lancey and Luke Hawks, and that's all guys that's been marinating in a bowl for so long, right? And now they're ready to get cooked, and right before they get cooked, they want to throw us in the marinade. That way we can marinate, we can show other people. Everywhere else around the world is kind of like there's one spot, and there's all kind of people trying to get to that one spot. As far as like WildKat, it's like there's a pot, and there's a room for everybody here.
Much like one of the famous Louisiana dishes, gumbo.
Yeah, just like gumbo. That's why I'm so healthy. I eat a lot.
For those who don't know, what is gumbo?
Okay, so gumbo is a mixture of meats in a roux, and then you put chicken broth or water, or like you can make a seafood gumbo, which is like crabs, crawfish, shrimp, and then you can make a chicken and sausage gumbo. But basically, everybody has a different one, and nobody's taste is bad. That's what makes it so special. It's like America; they call it the melting pot. Well, it's just a Cajun way of saying America's a gumbo. You put everything in it, and it just is something wonderful.
That is so beautifully said, ZZ. I like that a lot.
You know what else is going to be great about this show?
What?
My shirt. This is a great shirt. You guys don't even know. Like, this shirt has been with me through everything. It's been with me since, like, the 10th grade. I've caught so many alligators in this shirt. I've got rained on in this shirt. It's a great shirt.
So that's your lucky shirt. Did you bring it to Florida?
I brought it everywhere. This shirt's been with me. I've caught crocodiles in this shirt. I've caught alligators in this shirt. I've caught bugs. I've wrecked a motorcycle in this shirt. I've been bit by my alligator on my hand with this shirt. It's like, I don't know. It's not a lucky shirt because, I wrecked and I got bit, but it's just a shirt that has a lot of history, So I like it a lot.
Well, that's something pretty cool. I didn't know that. So you mentioned alligators and crocodiles, and I hear that you've got some special ring gear.
So they're alligator skin, right? They mix with leather. And I got them custom made for myself because they're my boots. Why not get a custom made, But I wanted alligator skin because alligator skin is very, very tough. So if somebody wants to put me in like an ankle lock or something, they're going to have a tough time getting through this leather because you could shoot an alligator. And if you don't shoot him in the right spot, you're not going to kill him because the bullet ain't going to go through the hide. This is alligator hide, So
you're saying you're bulletproof?
Basically. Cajun bulletproof.
Nice. Let's talk a little bit about hunting crocodiles and alligators. Yeah. How do you do that?
So I don't necessarily hunt them. Like, I don't kill them. I track them. And when my daddy was my age, they had alligators 12, 13 foot normally. Now, you catch a 12, 13 foot is very rare. So instead of catching him and killing him, I catch him and I put him in the boat and I jump on his back and I tape his mouth and I bring him home because that's like my adrenaline rush, just like wrestling. When you beat a guy that's much bigger than you, it's a lot different than beating an alligator because an alligator's in the water. You got to put him in the boat and tape him up. It's done. This guy can move. This guy could throw you. So I got so good at catching alligators and I got so good at like tying them up and putting them in pins and just like being around them and protecting them. Basically conserving what Louisiana was about with the alligators because you don't see them that big anymore, that I wanted to come try something new, which was professional wrestling. And I got really good at it because if I could throw a 700-pound alligator over my shoulders and walk a half a mile, I'm sure this ain't going to be a problem. However, it is a problem because an alligator, you throw a rope and you pull its head and you pick it up. But here, people pick you up and they throw you. Like, the alligator doesn't throw me. So it's like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's a little bit different. So, but I'm good. I'm good now. This is great.
Like you alluded to, it's kind of like a form of exercise.
Yeah.
A good way to stay in shape.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate your time. I think your story and your background is really, really cool. And we're going to keep a lookout to see what you're going to do in the future because I think you've got a very bright wrestling future.
Oh, you have no idea. I got floodlights coming, because I'm in Louisiana. We flood a lot. So if my wrestling future isn't bright, I can make it bright myself with my great-looking shirts.
I agree. Thank you, ZZ.
Thank you.
Oh, we're kicking it. Super kicking it with Kelsi. We're kicking it. It's a show about wrestling.